The creature of the Canadian forests. In the heart of the dense forests of Canada, where tall fir trees stretch towards the sky and moss carpets the ground like a soft green blanket, lives a mysterious creature. Its name is lumen, and it possesses a special ability. It can blend in with the surrounding nature, becoming almost invisible to the human eye. Lumen looks like a human, but its features are soft and flowing, as if sculpted from wood. Its skin has a greenish hue, and its hair resembles long branches covered with leaves. This creature is not afraid of people. On the contrary, it seeks them out, wanting to share its wisdom and tranquility. Every evening, when the sun sets behind the horizon and the forest fills with the soft light of dusk, Lumen steps out onto its favorite glade. It sits on an old stump and begins to listen to the sounds of the forest. Around it, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the distant sounds of a stream fill the air. These sounds soothe Lumen, making it feel like part of this amazing ecosystem. Lumen loves watching the animals. It often sees squirrels leaping playfully among the branches and deer cautiously stepping onto the glade in search of food. Lumen knows that every creature in the forest has its place and significance. Sometimes it whispers its secrets to them, and in return they look at it with gratitude. At this time of year, the forest is filled with fireflies. Their soft light twinkles in the darkness, creating a magical atmosphere. Lumen enjoys watching these little lights dance in the air. It even sometimes joins them, rising into the air and allowing itself a bit of fun. One day, while Lumen was wandering through the forest, it heard a quiet cry. It was a small human who had gotten lost among the trees. Lumen approached and asked, "Why are you crying?" The little one explained that they were lost and didn't know how to get home. Lumen smiled and said, "Don't be afraid, I will help you." Lumen took the little one by the hand and led them through the forest. They walked along familiar paths while Lumen shared stories about forest animals and plants. Each step was filled with joy and tranquility. The little one quickly calmed down and began to laugh, forgetting their fear. When they finally reached the edge of the forest, the little ones saw their home and joyfully shouted, "Thank you! You are a real magician!" Lumen simply smiled in response and disappeared into the shadows of the trees. Since then, Lumen became even more attentive to people who came into its forest. It understood that many of them sought peace and solitude. Sometimes it would leave small signs, bright flowers, or neatly stacked stones to show them the way. Every night, when the moon illuminated the forest with its soft light, Lumen stepped out onto the glade and gazed at the stars. It knew that somewhere far away were people who needed peace and harmony, and it was always ready to help those seeking comfort. The forest was its home, and every sound of nature brought it joy. It felt like part of this wonderful symphony of life, from the whispering wind to the singing birds. In those moments, it understood that true happiness lies in simple things. And so, every evening, Lumen continued its walks through the forest, helping lost souls find their way home and sharing its love of nature with them. It knew that each of us needs to be heard and understood.